All right, we're back. I changed, so something I did is I changed the token for this character. And I did that because I have added and modified a lot of the available tokens. So these first two are user made ones, so these were in my user folder. I was kind of messing around with modifying some tokens, but the rest of them are, they start with all females for a bunch of pages. And then there's dwarves and halflings. Then you get into humans. And eventually get to males. Now there's a number of these that I still need to delete the white part. Okay, but anyway, there's quite a number of new tokens to choose from. Okay, but I went with this one. Kind of matches the picture a little bit, and he's a druid, so. Alright, so here we back at the front of a temple. And we'll go inside. There is a flight of crumbling stone steps here heading down into the dark corridors below. Do you want to descend? Yes. You descend the cracked steps into the dark tomb. The corridors are dark and tight. The walls are cracked, cold stone covered in moss. Okay. Take one step. You hear a hissing, angry noise. Dire rats come pouring out of the corridors around you, and further in the gloom you see slow-moving ghouls lumbering in your direction. I said this was a bad idea, didn't I? Say this was a bad idea? Alright. So, giant rats. And let's see if we can, how far can we reach? Deer? What color are we going with today? Let's go with gold. Need a 2, of course that'll hit, and that's, she's a rat killer. And let's, there's a mage. Let's do this. And his armor class 16 and 16. Trying to think if, I think we'll come here and attack. Bye. And should I move forward? Yeah, we might as well move our ranks forward. 8, 9, 10. 9. Hit down. Ooh. 2 magic missiles. Okay, let's get rid of this rat. 12. Wow. He moves so slow. How are we gonna get to that mage? Well, the mage has got 25. That's a lot of spell points. I think I'm going to need to move to 2. Ooh, 1. 8. Oh no. Can we shoot this far? No, but we can take this guy out. And okay, she can go for 1. There. Alright. 4. Oh no. No bandage. Okay, we'll just have to take this wizard down. Nope, we didn't. Cleave? Yep. 2. Anu's bleeding. Takes him down. Okay, so let's have Phil, I think, has bandage. Use that. Oh, does that only work in combat? Oh, that's right. So when if somebody in your party has bandage, they automatically use it upon exiting combat. So Anu's at 0. And we gotta level up. So let's use healing on Anu. And let's get a level up. Ooh, two ranged attacks. I like that. Does she have any armor yet? No. And that's the best weapon. I think everybody's got the best. Yeah. And we've got the 2 best there. Okay. What did we saved there? Okay. Let's have a look around. The antechamber is full of rat droppings. Stone slabs protruding from the wall once served as some kind of crude seat. There are remnants of old faded cloth, tattered and torn, which were possibly once robes of some kind. Okay. You have entered a cavernous room, which must once have been a center of worship. There are 2 massive pillars of stone in the room, and against the far wall is an ornate altar. Tread carefully. What do you know of this place? Nothing, but it reeks of death. Alright. Chest. Diamond claws. Fairy chainmail. Large shield and a ring of protection. Hey. Let's take all and let's see what we have. So a ring of protection should give us additional armor class 16, 16. So Annie probably, no, she can't even use it. That's probably a bug. Stone. Oh, it was the diamond claws. What do they do? 2d4. And they have a threat range of 19 to 20. Okay. Now, there is some fairy armor class bonus of 5. Dexterity is only 1. That's still going to give her, because her dexterity, normally she would get +3 from dexterity, but now she only gets 1. So still armor class 16. Okay, so we, oh, there's a shield, but I don't think anybody wants to use that, because I think this is a two-handed, right? Yep, it's two-handed. And I think that's two-handed. Yep. Doesn't say there here, but if you come here, it says two-handed. Okay. The altar is decorated with images of trees and branches and leaves, and gives off a clear aura of malevolence. You notice traces of dark red, almost black stains. They look recent. It's blood, and he traces a finger over the altar. Caven's work, without doubt. Whatever he's up to, we must stop him. Okay, let's get out of here. So we did that. The stone floor turns to soil at this point. Sharp tree roots poke from the ceiling above you, having long ago pierced through the stone. The condition of the walls and ceiling are much worse ahead. You can see stones and debris that have fallen into the passages, and the tree roots that have pushed them through. Strangely, some of the roots appear to be throbbing. Okay. That's a lot. Undead mage. Goals. What do we... We get... We only needed 2, but we get 2 attacks. Oh. We can choose a different... Yeah, I know for melee you can choose how to use your 2 attacks, but we can also do that with ranged as well, so... Do them both on the same person. Dead. Yeah, this guy can only move a little bit, so Ooh, missed. And one there. How far can this? Oh, he can go pretty far. There. And one. And I should get another attack. I do. Can I get that guy? No. Go here. A critical. Down he goes. That's good. Okay. For 1, 2, 3, 4. If I didn't have that, I could get there. Okay, we'll have to do this. Wow, 15. It's a big club. Okay, he's gonna 1, 2, 3. And should I use that? No. I think I'll skip turn. Oh, he's gonna get held. Only 2? That was weak. Okay, but we can take out 2 here. It's guaranteed hit. And then another hit. I think Ranny is turning out to be one of our strongest. Okay, take out this with 1 hit. That big club. Nope. And that would cost us 7 damage. Okay, so she needs to take out the wizard. Only needs a 1. And 4. Take out this guy. Nope, didn't. 4. Needs a 5. And a critical 22. Oh, we got some level ups. So what? We're going to be level 4. Okay, so there's 1 trait and 1 spell. Hold could be useful. Insect swarm sounds interesting. It doesn't say how long it lasts. It just uses 20. Uses so much. It reduces their attack and defense by 2 though. That could be helpful. And it does damage over time. I don't know, it's probably worth it. Let's try it. else had a level up? And he's going to be a level 4. Bounty hunter. That could be good if this one could be good too. Move around. Let's go with that one. So if everybody is level 4, except for Esbel, and he's fairly close. Everybody else is far away. Okay. Let's make sure we got a save game. And let's go here. This jumped in. Empty. Okay. Oh, this is not empty. A Dragonhide Fairy Sling does 2d3. A Battle Axe, Crossbow, and some extra potions. So let's take all and let's have a look. Okay, so first of all, this one is a high quality. It's 1d5. This one is 2d3, so it's better. I think that is it. We don't want to use crossbow or the battle axe. Okay, there are a flight of stone steps here leading down to a sealed stone door. The stone door is locked. You run your hands over the cold exterior, but there is no obvious keyhole. There is a small circular indent in the center of the door, surrounded by harsh-edged runes that looked like they had been recently carved into the stone. The shimmering globe that you took from Vinzel's chest looks like it would fit in the indent. Alright, so let's place the globe in there. The globe is slightly too big, and you need to force it into the space. It immediately brightens, its colors swirling violently with clear reluctance. The stone door creaks open. Well, it's only place to go, so down we go. Descend the crumbling steps. You have descended to an area with a very high ceiling, some 100 feet over your head. The walls and ceiling are cracked and crumbling. Stones and dirt litter the floor. Poking through the ceiling are hundreds of roots, long and bony. Okay, let's have a look. Idris. Damage 1d10 plus 2. So what is this? An ancient katana inscribed with the word Idris. Special training is required to wield the katana. The katana is the bounty hunter's weapon of choice. It's a named sword. Oh, we didn't take it. Take all. So what is this one? 1d10. This one's 1d10, but it has an attack bonus of 2. Okay, so that's... Do we have... Okay, he does have some. Because we want to heal, let's go with some of our healing potions. So 8. We can use 8 on Anu. Wait, or Ronnie. And Anu is 18. And we can use one of these and have fill. 16, that'll get us to 32. I think that's good for now. Spell points. 12. 20 here would get us to 47. Let's do that. That's my last potion. Okay. Alright, we've seen that. You enter a small room littered with stones fallen from the ceiling. Halt. The voice is cracked and unnerving. A man is lurking in the shadows. You hear him shifting and the soft sound of shuffling robes. There is a smell of rotten carrion in the room. Gavin, is that you? The shadow laughs. It sounds like air being squeezed from a corpse. Yes, I was once Caven. Your deeds at Blackwinter have not been forgotten. I bring justice. Justice, the robed man laughs and gradually shuffles forward into the light. You inhale sharply as the light falls on his dry, cracked, and yellowing face. Green worms writhe and burrow into his skin, devouring his flesh. Tell me, bounty hunter, what justice do you offer me? What have you done, Caven? No, we must destroy this monster. Annie nods grimly and draws her blade. Let's end this, Hatville. Caven grins and flecks of steaming green vomit dribble down his chin. You fools, I have summoned Kolgoth, the Black Root. You cannot defeat me. Blood for Kolgoth. I think that was the name that Binzel had mentioned as well. Okay, so yeah. An undead mage. Caven. Spell points of 40. Hit points of 40. So what is what's the range? Attack range 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 1, 2, and yes. Only need a 1. Hopefully we can take him out before he even gets to turn. Yes. That'll help out quite a bit. And down 2, 4. 1, 2. I could probably use my fire breath. Or should I save that? Let's save it. And he missed. And that's a hold spell. So 4 there, there, and gonna hide in shadows. Good. So we can attack. Let's see if only need a 4 critical hit. Great. 12. That was good. And 4. This time we need a hit. And 11 down. So another hold. So he's pretty much out. Now we can move without being seen. And 7. We're gonna have to get rid of this guy if we can. And here. 8. So only 9 left. Here we go. Wow, cleave. Take both of these out. Needs a -2 hit. -2. All right. To the west, a set of crumbling set of steps lead up. If you continue in this direction, you will leave the tomb. Okay. We are going to go up. There is a set of crumbling stairs here leading up. You can feel a slight breeze on your face. Presumably the stairs lead to the outside. You walk slowly up the crumbling steps. They crack and split under your boots, worn with age. You emerge into the open air for a moment. You think the sun must have gone down whilst you were in the tomb. There is practically no light here at all. Then you realize that the trees are so closely packed that they blot out the sun. Their bony branches look sharp and hard. At the far side of the clearing is a tall, ancient black tree. It was once an oak, but the tangible sense of hatred and malevolence directed at tells you that it is now something else. Golgoth and embrace the spirit of the ancient wood. This is evil at work. High in the branches of the tree, you see movement Squirrels are moving in the branches of the black oak, collecting the small blood red nuts hanging from its upper branches. They hiss at you angrily. At the base of the tree, figures are captured in a tangle of ancient oak's fat-throbbing roots. You get the feeling that the oak is feeding on them. It shifts slightly and some of its roots retract, revealing a shriveled human corpse. The corpse slowly gets to its feet, shaking. Its eyes fill with hate when it sees you. We must finish this evil. Goal got 40 and 50. So when this module was first created back in the early days of IceBlink, all creatures were 1 square in size. There weren't any other options, but so this is 1 square, but probably should be 2 or 4 squares. I guess I can fix that for future. So we have rancid squirrel, diseased crows, and let's try. There's no wizards, right? No. And another one. And come here and there. Need a 2. Try the crow first. Just enough. And I could use this spell, but I'm gonna wait till more people get here. Let's go after. Ooh, critical. Come on, 12. 5, another hit. 4. Need 8, that's a mess. And I need a 6. Well, I think now is probably a good time to use that spell. Where is fire breathing? And let's do that. Soften them up a little bit. Then she can pick them off. Or we can just take Kolgoth down. Let's try that. Go after the big guy. A 9. Down to 3. He keeps missing. What's his attack? He gets a +5. Roll a 4. Okay. Let's go here. Bye-bye. And critical hit. 15, 6, and 8. Try that. And cleave. Okay, let's do total. And I get another one, so let's get rid of this guy. Let's do this. I needed a 6 and I got a 6. And let's try to, oh, critical mass. 11. And let's see if we can take this guy. -1, so that's a hit. Goes down. 19. 1 left. Needs a 12. Or needs 12 hit points. Needs a 0, but critical mass. Hey, critical mass hit. That's a bug. Um, 1 + 8. Because critical misses should have been a miss. I'll have to fix that. But we did get a level up. Two attacks. Let's go with that. So everybody is level 4. Before we move, let's do another save. You stand victorious over the corpses of the corrupted squirrels and ghouls. The ancient black oak seeps pus and blood. The berries on its branches have burst and the liquid is dripping down its trunk. Whatever evil the spirit Kolgoth planned, it is now defeated. Okay. From under the roots of the dead tree, you hear a groaning noise and see a figure weakly throwing the wooden prison. The figure is pale and thin, but looks and sounds like it is still alive. Clearly, Kolgoth had not had time to fully drain this one. It walks toward you, and you let out a small cry of surprise. Vinzel? The wizard stands in front of you. He is swaying a little, but his eyes are sharp. It seems I owe you my thanks. I have no wish to finish up as one of those things. But you find it difficult to explain your question. Vinzel nods. Yes, I, the mighty Benazel, owe you a debt of thanks. I will do something for you in return. You must just name it. It's just that, well, I saw you die. No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. You don't have to worry about me turning into one of those things. You reached me in time. No, earlier, I mean, you turned to dust. I did not. You did. I did not. I would remember such a thing, or maybe I wouldn't, but I wouldn't be here, would I? I was in your underground lair and I saw you turn to dust. Venizal's eyes open wide. In my home? How did you get past the golem? How did you even open the door? He pauses for a moment and then starts laughing. Oh, I see now. What's so funny? I have a simulacrum. You know what this is, no? It is like a golem, but human in form. It resembles its creator, in this case, me. The magic binding it needs to be remade regularly or it turns back into dust. Since I've been busy here, it will have been deteriorating. It thought it was you. Yes, well, it was meant to be a distraction for whatever evil was in the forest, so it needed to think it was me. It had no real magic, though, only parlor tricks. Anyway, enough of this. You must tell me what I can do for you. I want to leave the forest. Venizal smiles. Now that my hands are free, that one I can do. He claps his hands, and there is a sudden flash of light. When your eyes recover, you see that you are now somewhere else entirely. Let's... Okay, so we were here. And this is all unreachable space, so is that. This looks to be all unreachable. So this was supposed to be the exit. It looks like we're at the exit. So then let's save before, just in case. And have a look around. Human, thank you. I have been reflecting, and I do not think it is time for me to leave the forest just yet. I think we'll go and find the wizard. Perhaps he is in need of a companion. It was a pleasure traveling with you, IceBlink. Yes, well, apart from the time you sent me off to investigate the troll hole on my own, which was a little mean, now I think about it. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about that one. Sorry. That's okay. I guess we all live to tell the tale. Good luck in your travels. So, saying as Bill flaps off slowly into the distance. And he's gone. My time with you is done for the moment, Havel. If you have need of coin, come and see me at the guild hall in Black Winter. I can always find a use for talent such as yours. All right, it was a pleasure, Anu. Maybe I will see you in Black Winter. As you turn to speak, you see that Anu has already gone, vanished into the shadows. Always with the drama. Ranny flutters over to you. The path is just to the northeast, Havel. That will take you back to your village. Thank you, Ranny. It is time for me to leave you, Ranny says sadly. There is no place in the human world for me. It has been a pleasure traveling with you, Ranny. And with you also. If you are ever back in Raventhal, please come looking for me. It would be good to see you again. So saying, the fairy flutters off back into the forest. Forest is to the northeast, okay. The path out of the forest is just to the north. The forest path stretches ahead of you. You have a clear route back to the village of Gilduin. Congratulations, you have escaped the Raventhal. The module finishes here. Right, so that is the end of the Raventhal. So I really like this one. This is one of the very first modules created for IceBlink back in the beginning, probably around 2013, I'm guessing. So the engine was pretty simple at the time, didn't have quite the amount of features it has now, so there were some limitations at the time, but Pongo made a pretty excellent story working with around those limitations. It's one of my favorites still. After this, we will be playing probably The Birthday next by Zach. So we've done Black Winter. We haven't played Lanterna, Raventhal. The Elder Stone, I want to play this one as well, but I still haven't fully tested it, so probably hold off on that right now. So I think our next one's going to be The Birthday. And so, release of it. So the next time, that's what we'll be doing. Thanks.